Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, come on in. Come in. Hello. Come on in, Chef Mar's Kitchen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what day it is, and you know what your job is in Chef Marlene's Kitchen. Welcome. If this is your first time, I hope it won't be your last time joining me in the kitchen. I promise you that I will try to do the best that I can to help you eat clean, cook clean, and most of all, live clean. It is Wednesday. You know what your job is if you've been in the kitchen with me before. It is to make you an usher. So go ahead and tag somebody. Let them know that Chef Mars in the kitchen, eating clean, cooking clean, and living clean to the best of my ability. So today we're going to jump right in. I don't know what the temperature is where you are, but let's come on in and invite some people on in here and tell them to come on here. The kitchen is open. If you know somebody, go ahead and tag them as well. Get them in this kitchen so we can get cooking. All right, all right. And when you come in, just go ahead and say hello. Hello, hello, hello. I will be wonderfully happy to have you in my kitchen. Come on in, come on in. Well, I don't know what the temperature is where you are, but it's quite high here. So, when it gets hot like this, we don't like to cook. Hark, who's there? Say hello. Um, and sometimes I don't like to cook, believe it or not. Yes, yes, yes. So I want to do something light, something quick, something that will last us even beyond today. So if you have not heard of mason jar salads, let me tell you, they are the thing to make because one, it will keep you from having to turn on your stove if you don't feel like it. You're coming home from work. You're coming home from school. School is back in session, depending where you are. You have hobbies and jobs and things of that sort. So you're like, oh my goodness, what am I going to make for dinner? What am I going to make for lunch? What can I take for lunch? What can I pack to my kids, for my kids and their lunch? Mason jar salads. Now, for the kiddies, you might just put it in a thermos. It is so simple, so easy. The majority of the time is your prep, cutting up whatever you want. So look in your refrigerator, grab some lettuce, grab some veggies, because I like to eat the rainbow. So that being said, I am going to be making, and I don't know if you saw it in the comments, a Thai noodle mason jar salad. So come on in, say hello, come in, let me know you're here. All right, let's get cooking. Oh, before I get cooking, I've been showing you things in my garden. My lovely long Chinese eggplant. I'm probably going to make something for dinner with these two lovelies, and I have more growing. So get out there in your garden, grow some food, all right? So let's do this. Now let me say this. You do not have to do this in a mason jar, but I use these for everything. I use these for everything. This is what a mason jar looks like, in case you don't know. Growing up, we used to drink iced tea, lemonade out of them. Kool-Aid, not anymore. Not the Kool-Aid. No, no, no. So, let's see. What do I have? When I buy my fruits and I want them to last, I vacuum seal them. These have been in my refrigerator for a week, believe it or not. Yes, I vacuum seal them. A wonderful little electronic device. I vacuum seal them. Strawberries, blueberries, whatever. So we're going to be making our jar in this salad. Yes, in this jar, not in this salad. So let's get started. So as you see, I have, and here's the thing. You can use any type of noodle you want, but the truth of the matter is a good old-fashioned spaghetti absolutely does wonderful because it doesn't stick together. It holds up. for the amount of days that we're going to have it in the refrigerator. This is going to be going today, but you want to make sure you get, if you're gluten-free, get the gluten-free noodle. I have a udon noodle. This is a spaghetti noodle, simple spaghetti noodles. So this is a good thing. Grab out what you have in your cabinet, okay? So let's get started with the sauce, because we need a sauce. We need a sauce. So I am making a peanut sauce. If you are allergic to peanuts, you want to get tahini, or organic tahini. And this is made out of sesame seeds. That's all it's made out of, sesame seeds. And you just shake it up, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Another blooper. Hey, it's live here. I guess I shook too much. Well, let's clean it up. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Anyway, I have a natural peanut butter. This is the best to get. Not particularly this brand, because I'm not sponsored by it. But you want a natural brand peanut butter. No sugar, no extra oils. Only oil that comes out of this is the oil from the natural peanut butter. I'm going to make the salad dressing right in this jar. So in this jar, I have made about a half a cup of natural peanut butter. I had to get my husband used to this, because he was used to, you know, the peanut butter and jelly kind of peanut butter, but it had all those additives and extra oils and extra sugars. We don't need all of that, okay? If we put anything natural, any sweetener in it, it will be like something like a maple syrup or anything like that in this particular. So you're going to need a half a cup of peanut butter. A half a cup of peanut butter, and then you're going to need 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos. If you are allergic to soy, this will be the one to get. Not particularly this brand, but this one. And I'm going to measure this. And I hope that this fits in here. Yes. You know what? I'll make it in a bowl so you can see. I'll make it in a bowl. We already had bloopers already. We don't need that again. So let me just find a little spatula. So to our bowl, I'm adding a half a cup of natural peanut butter. Now, when you buy this, the oil will settle to the top. All you need to do is just mix it, and it will mix in with the peanuts. So this is a half a cup of peanut butter. Like I said, if you are allergic to peanuts, you want to do a tahini butter. Let's see. Here we go. Spoon. And you might say, oh my goodness, if you never had a peanut sauce, it's absolutely amazingly good. I like it. My husband likes it. And I hope you like it as well. So you know what I say. Get it all out because you paid for it. Get it all out because you paid for it. Yes. Okay. All right, there we have it. There we have it. That's that. Thank you for coming. Okay, let's wipe our hands. Save the jar because you might use it for something else. I'm a jar hoarder. All right, to this we want to add 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos or soy sauce or tamari sauce, whatever you like. That's 1. That's 2. What did I do with the top? I just had it. I took it off. Anyway, it's one of those days, y'all. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, white rice vinegar. It doesn't have to be white, but rice vinegar. And that's 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Does that happen to you? Put it in the comments and let me know. If you had something in your hand and you put it down and you're like, now, where is it? Where did it go? Where did it go? Which way did it go? Which way did it go? Gotta find it. Oh, found it. Yes, found it. That's probably not the right time. I don't know where that one came from. Anyway, I digress. So we have a half a cup of peanut butter. We have 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of organic maple syrup, not pancake syrup. No, not going to do that. No. I'll measure. There we go. And you can do this to taste, okay? So we have that. We have our maple syrup. Let's wash that off, clean that off. And now, next we're going to add 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Now, sesame oil is a strong oil. So I suggest, found it. It was on the black stove, the black top on the black stove. I suggest that you add a little first, okay? But I'm going to add 1 teaspoon. That's all. Very simple, very simple. What is with me with these tops? Stop it. Stop it. All right, so now we're going to add garlic. You can do fresh garlic, but I found Trader Joe's have these lovely packets of frozen minced garlic. So that's what I'm adding here. 1 clove. If you like more, add more. Thank you for coming. All of this is just dumping. Then I'm going to add to this also grated ginger. Now, suppose you don't have ginger in your refrigerator. Do you know that you can freeze it as well? But I have my Ginger Vitality Essential Oil. I'm going to add 1 drop. 1. Let's see if we have some. Yes. 1 drop. 1. If I need more, I'll add more. But this is the oil from the ginger. Absolutely amazing. Not only for cooking, but for your digestion. So many wonderful benefits. And then I'm going to also add some lime. I have lime, but this baby, ew, this right here, you want to get it. Okay? I'm going to add 2 drops because I like lime. Whisk, stir. So what you want to do is cook your pasta, your spaghetti, until it's not. Don't do mush, until it's has a tooth bite to it. And what do you mean by tooth bite? Until it has a nice bite and it's not mushy. Okay? Yeah. For the cook. Now, if this is too thick for you, which this isn't for me, and I'll show you what it looks like without spilling it, and you want to taste it, so mix it well. Mix it very well. And then we always want to taste. Let me see if I have a spoon available. You always want to taste your as you go. And you taste. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. You can taste the ginger. You can taste the lime, the sesame oil, the peanut, the tanginess of the rice vinegar. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, all we do, I have a tray here full of vegetables. I have cucumber. I have carrots. I have peppers. I have red cabbage. I have green onions. Whatever you like to use in your jar to make your salad, do that. Hey, Sissy, how are you? Welcome. We are making a Thai salad in a mason jar. Absolutely wonderful. And you know, I always say, eat the rainbow. Eat the rainbow. Yes, eat the rainbow. So this is some of the colors that are in the rainbow. You can use a yellow pepper. You can use a green pepper. You can not use cabbage. You can use carrots. Now, you know I like to grade my own carrots. These are organic. These are organic that I buy, I bought. Not regular wood. These actually taste like carrot. And then you have cucumber. And then you have your green onion. And then I also, I really wanted to get edamame, but I'm trying, I haven't done soy anything in so long. But usually they put edamame. But I said, wait a minute. I said to myself, what else can I use? Myself said, lima beans. Now, if you don't like lima bean, you can use edamame. You can find it in the frozen section in your local supermarket. Absolutely amazing. I love to eat these while they're in the shell. The edamame with a little soy, a little red pepper, a little maple. Just pull it out the shell. It's addictive. I tell you, it is. It is. Or you can use for your protein red kidney beans. Whatever you decide. So let's put it together. Tag somebody, tell them I'm in here. Tag somebody, tell them I'm in here. So what you're going to do so that this will keep in the refrigerator for like 2 or 3 days. I mean, my husband and I have been eating salads in a jar all week long. And when your life is busy, or even when it's not busy, you can really just say, man, what am I going to eat? But instead of going out to the fast food restaurant, instead of grabbing a burger or a cheesesteak, I know that sounds good. Yes, it does. But we're trying to eat clean, cook clean, and live clean. So we're making things that are accessible to us. Why not? Why not? Yesterday we're out and we're like, what are we going to eat? And we both looked at each other and said, salad, because we've already had it prepared. So in the jar, we're going to pour the dressing in the bottom. Now, if this is too thick, which I don't think it is, because we're going to add all the other things to it. Salad dressing in the bottom of the jar. So what you want to do, you want to put the dressing in the jar, and then you want to add your spaghetti. Now I said these hold up because you see it's not sticking. If you use any other, like a Chinese noodle, it would stick and clump together. So we don't want that. But you want to use, if you have spaghetti in your eating pasta, I say get, there's so many different kind of plant-based pastas that you can get. So you can most definitely do that, all right? So we're going to add this to our jar. We're not cutting it. We're just adding it right to the jar. This is our Thai noodle salad. So far we have our sauce, our Thai peanut sauce. We have our noodles. So what goes on next? Your protein. So like I said, you can add whatever protein that you like. I'm going to add, um, you can add kidney beans. You know, I'm a chickpea girl, but I've been eating them in my salads all week long. You can add chicken. This is where you would add your shrimp if you're doing that, or if you're doing some other type of protein. This is where you would add that next. So I think I'm going to mix it up a little. I'm going to add my red kidney beans as my protein. And I'm going to add some of my lima beans. And I'm using my hands. I did wash them. Don't come for me. And I'm going to add some of those as well. These are good in a salad. So I'll have these in a salad. Stacy, I had another blooper trying to show the tahini. If you are allergic to peanuts, as I said, you want to get your organic tahini. These are made out of sesame seeds, okay? So, sauce, noodle, protein. Now, what else do we want to add to this? Let's say you want to start with your heartier vegetables. So, I'm going to add some cucumber. Let's add some carrot first. So, some carrot. Carrot, and then I'm going to add some red pepper, so far, and then I'm going to add some cucumber. You can dice these, you can slice these, however you want to do it. Just get it in there. What else do I want to add in here? I want to add also, I think I'll add a little more red pepper as well, just because I can and I have it. And then I'm going to add, last but not least, my red cabbage. And I just shredded this up. If you don't have anything to shred it with your knife. But I want to make sure that I don't add too much, because I want it to come right to the lip, so that when I get ready to eat it, put the top on, store it in your refrigerator. Here's the thing. This will keep in your refrigerator for several days. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she healthy? Yes, she is. Look. Sauce, your noodles. Like I said, you can do a udon noodle. I have one already here that's already made. This is the udon noodle with the kidney. The same thing. Same thing. Different kind. Look, we are jarred up here. We are jarred up. You get a jar. You get a jar. And believe it or not, both of us can eat off of one jar. It depends how hungry you are. But this is absolutely filling, absolutely healthy. Put it in your refrigerator. It'll last about 3 or 4 days. It will last longer. Also, let me show you. This wonderful portable sealer. This is how I seal my fruits, my salads. You do not have to do this, but I'm telling you, it's life-changing. Let's pop it on, like so. Turn it on. It will stop automatically. This is a game changer. This salad and the portable sealer is amazing. Gotta get it. Now, if I seal it correctly, it will seal tight. Let me show you. It will seal tight, just like these strawberries. Just like this. When I take it off, it'll say, psst, and I eat what I want, seal it back. Absolutely amazing. 1 week, I had these. Because you know how you put things in your refrigerator or your bin and you forget about them, and then they go bad and they're molded and they're rotten, and then I'm mad because I've wasted money. I don't know about you. Hey, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing salads in a jar, but really I'm doing a Thai noodle salad if you're just joining me. Lynette, I'm just sealing this up. You do not have to seal it. Take it up, see? Look what I did. It's bloopers. It's a blooper kind of day. But let's talk about the peanut dressing. If you are allergic to the dressing, there we go. If you're allergic to peanut, you can use tahini. Now let me put this back on right. There we go. Let's try it again because I didn't have it all the way down. Okay, while that is sealing. Like I said, if you're allergic to peanut, this dressing has peanut butter, natural peanut butter, not Jiffy, not Peter Pan, not knockoff brand, not the store brand. You want natural peanut butter when you're eating peanut butter because, like I said, it comes with so many other additives that you don't need. So it has peanut butter, it has sesame oil, rice vinegar, maple syrup, it has coconut aminos, like I said, sesame oil. It has my lime essential oil. If you don't have a lime, you don't have to run out to the store. That's the good thing about having these. You don't have to run out to the store to get ginger or your lime or any of those things. And if you want to know how to get it, just, if you're watching the replay, just DM me oils. And I will be more than happy to make sure that you get these in your kitchen. Now let's see. I don't know why it's not sealing. Anyway, it does seal. It does seal. I think that's an old lid. Anyway, you don't have to. For some reason, put it in your refrigerator. Put it in your refrigerator. Let me prove to you that it works. It does work. It does work. So you think it does work. And this is the blooper series of Chef Mara's Kitchen. Hey. Yes, the discount rack. Wink, wink, yes. Lynette, I agree. I agree. Yeah, they go bad so quick when you, right. So this is a good way. Like I said, use a hearty. This is just a plain. If you're diabetic or anything, my suggestion is get a plant-based pasta. The thing about it, the spaghetti noodle holds up much better than a rice noodle. Or I have, where's the udon noodle? I have a udon noodle. So what you do, when you get ready to eat this, we'll eat this for dinner, because this is the first one that I made. Shake it up. So leave some room in the lip. Fill it here, so you can just shake it up and eat it. Even if you don't shake it up, the thing about it, don't eat out the jar. Dump the whole thing in a bowl, mix it, and eat it. It's like shake and bake. It's like shake and bake, and I helped. Yes. So, like I said, we are jarred up here. This has chickpeas. It has cucumbers. It has feta, Violite feta. It has some tomatoes, which I should have put at the top. It has lettuce. The lettuce stays crisp. The carrots stay crisp. I also grated my own carrots in here. And you just dump it and eat it. Shake and bake. That's it. That is it. I'm glad you love it. Look, we're here to make life easier, simple for you when it comes to cooking in the kitchen, whether it's hot or not. So this will take, the most time is cutting up your veggies. So you can add whatever you want. And I didn't add my green onion to this. But I can open up this one and add some green onion to it. So we can do that. Sit it down, Marlene, because you don't want to make that fall. So I'm just going to add a little green onion on top. That's it. That's it. That is it. So I got a brand new top. I refuse to be defeated. Can you tell? And I do this all the time. I do this all the time. So it might have been the lid. It might have been the lid. So that's all I have for you today. Remember, eat clean, cook clean, and most of all, live clean. Get your natural peanut butter. When you get to the bottom, you're like, dang, that's all I got left. Make your Thai peanut sauce. Pour it over your salmon. Pour it over your chicken. Pour it over whatever you want to pour it over. Nothing goes to waste. All right? So I hope you enjoyed this. Please share, because sharing is caring. And Lord willing, I will see you next week with a Did You Know Wednesday. Remember, it is always wonderful to share love with somebody. And this is my way of sharing love to you by showing you how to eat clean, cook clean, and most of all, live clean. All right? That's all I got. Time for the cleanup. Who's coming to help? Who's coming to help? Any questions? Any comments? I love you, love you, love you. Okay, y'all, here we go. See? There you go. I will not be defeated. I will not be defeated. I will not be defeated. The devil is a liar. Yes. Here we go. Dinner in a jar. All right? Shake and bake. Have a good one. Can I store kale? Yeah, yes. I would imagine so. As long as you wash it thoroughly, Sharon, let it dry completely. Put it in a jar. Seal it up. Seal it up. And if you're concerned for any reasons, get you one of these. I think I got it off of Amazon or somebody. Absolutely amazing. I do my nuts. My pantry is full of beans and kidney beans, dried kidney beans and pinto beans. And, you know, I'm a chickpea lover. I have the chickpeas in there. I have the dry. I have rice. I have organic oats without the something with a G. Escapes my mind right now. But organic oats. I have farro. I have all kind of things. Because guess what, y'all? You see the way things are going? You're going to need to do things like saving those. So I keep jars of beans and rice and all those types of things that coming down the road or winter is coming, I can make soups, I can make stews because I have what's available and what's needed. Now, let me say this. I do can some things like peaches. I miss the peach festival, but I do can things like peaches. So I'm getting into a lot of canning. In my garden, I have so many tomatoes. Like, I went out today to just prune it because it was looking mighty raggedy. Y'all can say it did, I know. It was looking mighty raggedy, so I had to prune it back. And I've got, let me show you. Hold on. Hold on. I've got tomatoes, and I've got eggplant. Listen, that's goodness. It's good for your body. Food is medicine. And a lot of times we like to, I know I'm talking a lot, but anyway, a lot of times we like to heal our body with pharmaceuticals, medicines. And I'm not against them in no way. When you need them, you need them. But when you can grow your own food and have what you need to heal your body, food is medicine. I'm trying to tell you, and do I stray? Yes. But guess what? I know how to get back on course. I know how to get back on course. And the thing about it, when I eat something that I'm not used to eating, because I'm used to eating healthier, my body says, ha ha, joke's on you. Joke's on you. Am I going to do a soup recipe? Yes. Let me tell you, I do a, who talked about kale? Sharon. I do a wonderful kale and white bean soup every year. Absolutely amazing. I put it in the freezer. Right now, I have black-eyed peas that I cook in the freezer. I have a pumpkin squash soup in the freezer. Look, make life simple for yourself, okay? Make it simple for yourself. That. Make it simple. That's all I can say is make it simple. Make life easy. Look, life is stressful enough by itself. So you might not want to come in the kitchen and be stressed, but I got something for that too. You better get you some stress away. Tell them, sissy, get you some stress away. Look, when I dump this when I shake this around dinner time, I'll probably take a picture of the plate and plate it. But until then, this is what we're doing. We're jarring it up. We're jarring it up. So join the Jar family. I will be happy to have you. And if you make it, please tag me, post me. I love to brag on my viewers. Well, not mine, but you come to the page, so you're my kitchen companions. I love to brag on you. So until then, jar it up. All right? Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time in the kitchen. All right? Eat clean, cook clean, live clean. Bye.